Hello, welcome to my tutorial. This is going to be a tutorial on how to fool your friends and things alike using Visual Basic. So my program's all ready and done and good to go. I'm just going to show you what I did to go through it. So I just open this. There's two files, the controller, which is the one that you're going to be running, and the Trojan, which is going to be a hidden desktop spammer, which actually has a Trojan running in the background. So let's start off with the controller. Let's run that. And let's already go ahead and open up the Trojan. Okay, so let's go over to the remote control for a sec. Excuse me. So this is my controller. It doesn't have very many things to do, but it's fun. So to start off, that's my remote control. Sorry. So first of all, you have to know their IP address because it's Visual Basic. And you would type it in this box. Let's just run the program. You type the IP address here, so let's just go. It's like just my own computer. And let's go ahead and run the Trojan on here as well, which is a hidden desktop spammer. So they would do this, go through the this procedure, and this is the spammer. There is a Trojan running in the background. So let us try and connect to this. Doesn't give me any errors. Everything becomes available now, so it works. I can close the program on their computer. I don't know why, I just could. I could send them a message. So let's send them hello victim. Send message, and if I was to go here, they receive this hello victim, and then followed by a normal message. So now we know that it works. We can send also input box messages so that they can respond back to us. So let's say what's your name? Send input box message, and they receive it here. What's your name? Followed by input box message, and they could be like, who are you? Or something like that. And under here it shows you the responses of input box messages. You said what's your name, and they say who are you. So it's just like a logger, so you know what they said and everything. You can turn off their computer and restart their computer. Obviously I won't show you those because, well, then there'll be no video. And then I could also open their CD-ROM. I'm gonna do it anyways, even though you can't see it. But I click there, and there my CD-ROM just opened, and now I can close it again. And yeah, so that's all I have so far. That's all I really want. I like the input box message thing. And now if you close it, it closes their Trojan, but it does not close the desktop spammer. Anyways, so I'll just show you the desktop spammer. Let's see. Let's write hello. Fireman. Spanning rate in milliseconds. I'll just put 1 so it goes really fast. And start it. And then as you can see, there's a whole bunch of fire manners popping up. I'm not quite actually sure if you can see these or not, because, well, I could just drag my thing around and it would close them. So I don't know if Cam Studio does that or not, but I can stop it. And well, that's the program that's hiding the Trojan. So let's just close that and close my remote control. And if we go here, you can see that it's not very much code. It's just a little bit. You will obviously need a WinSock, a control on your form, so that you can connect. And when you press connect, it'll check if it's closed. If it is, then it'll open it, and it'll try to connect to the IP. And if not, then if it's open, then it'll just if it's open, then you can just click it again and it'll disconnect. Now if it gives you an error of anything, it will tell you the number and the description, and it'll automatically close the connection. That's just in cases that maybe they have done something that's not letting it work or anything. So yeah. Okay, so once you're all connected, desktop spammer over here, close that. You've got the form 2, which is the spammer, and then you've got the Trojan, which is just a blank form with a WinSock control on it. So we go over here, and well, that's just everything, right? So then over here on the Trojan, we see all of this that's on there. On the form load, it will show form 2, and then the WinSock control will set up port. Here's 1007, and it'll start to listen. And then when it requests a connection, it will close up and then accept it without asking the user for anything, because then that defeats the whole purpose of it being a Trojan. And then on data arrival, we put whatever data has arrived into a MSG as a VB string, and then if from the right, if 13 characters from the right say normal message, then it'll open up a message box with the message. Mind you, I don't know how to take off the normal message at the end, but it's not that big of a deal. Then once again, if data arrival from the right, 15 characters from the right is an input box message, then A will equals input box and then the message, and then no title, and then MSG will equal A, and it'll send my Trojan, or sorry, my controller. It'll send the answer of what they put on. And then if the message equals close Trojan on victim's computer, then it'll close it. It'll close the Trojan. If the message says turn off the victim's computer, which is what happens when I click on turn off their computer, here it goes message turn off the victim's computer. So if this receives that, then it'll run the shell shutdown program, which is just a simple shutdown. And if it receives restart the victim's computer, then it will restart instead of shut down. And then if the message is sorry, here let me just, if the message is open all CD-ROMs, then it will just execute this little code that you've probably seen around YouTube that opens up their CD-ROM. Yes, it does work in VB6. It's not that VB6 is compatible with VB so it just does all that and then opens up. But I took out the loop because I don't want it to loop. I just want it to open once. And yeah, so the Trojan is really simple. You can make anything you want. Mind you, they do have to have this, the WinSock control installed on their computer. It's .ocx or a .dll file called I believe it's mswinsock.ocx or something like that, and they need it in their system32 folder. But that you can probably sneak it in somehow. And yeah, and the desktop spammers here, and it's just all that. Back to the remote control. When you go send message, it will. Well, this is all really self-explanatory. It'll send the message that you write in there, and then followed by a normal message, and then it'll send it. And then once the Trojan receives it, it executes all that. On error, it will show you the error. Sometimes when you disconnect, I've had this problem a couple times. It won't tell you. So if there is an error, it'll tell you right there, so that you don't think I'd sent it and then it doesn't send it. What else? Well, just everything else here. I've already showed you everything, and just a timer that locks all the commands if it's connected or not. And that is my program. That's my Trojan. It's very fun. I've done it to like my brother and my friends, and they're all like, "Dude, what's going on?" It's pretty interesting, especially if you're right beside them on your laptop and they can't see your screen, and you can like see their reactions. It's quite fun. So yeah, that is my remote control and Trojan. Thank you for watching, and please check out my website at www.foreroproductions.webnode.com. It's I've got a couple of my stuff on there, and I don't have everything on there yet, but eventually I will. This is my banner I made in Flash, and yeah, all of this and the products. I've got all my stuff on here, some of it anyways. So please check that out, and leave some messages on the forums, leave some messages on my feedback, and enjoy. Thank you for watching.